I feel like every pest known to man is coming from my garden. That's why today I'm making a DIY insecticide spray to keep all of these pests away from my plants. I'm talking about aphids, whitefly, cucumber beetles, everything must go. I got this recipe from a book I've been reading. It's called Home Sweet Homegrown, and I have found so many tips. There's a natural bug spray that's made with garlic, pepper, and onions, and it's good for warding off cucumbers, potato beetles, squash bugs, hornworms, rare lopers, aphids. You're gonna need 5 garlic cloves, 2 tablespoons of red pepper flakes, 1 onion, and it's best if you chop this into small pieces. Then go ahead and put those first 3 ingredients in a blender. Then you'll need Dr. Bronner's unscented soap. Add 1 teaspoon to the blender. Then add 2 cups of water. Grab a large mason jar and then pour everything that you just blended directly into the jar. This mixture is going to be pretty thick, but don't worry, that's exactly how it's supposed to look at this stage. Tomorrow I'm going to strain it so all of those particles go away and we get a clean mixture. Now you want to grab a cheesecloth. You can get these from pretty much any grocery store, and you want to take that out and undo it, and you'll want to fold this a few times so that when we pour our mixture, all of that pulp stays in the cheesecloth and we can just come out with liquid. So grab some scissors, cut it, and then before you start working, make sure you put on some gloves, because if you get any of this stuff in your eyes, it is going to hurt. We've got red pepper flakes. Grab your cheesecloth and put it over the container you want to pour your mixture into, and then don't do what I did, which is pour this too quickly. You want to make sure you pour it slow and then let that slowly drain out into your container. I actually had to pick this up a few times and just squeeze it out. As you can see, all that liquid is coming out. That's exactly what we want. Have it come out clean, no pulp, just straight solution. And yep, all that pulp is sitting in the cheesecloth. Now, whatever spray bottle you're going to use, you want to go ahead and grab that. Then you're going to want to put a half a cup of this mixture into your spray bottle. So use a measurer and just slowly dip that in. And then once you have your half a cup, fill up the rest of the bottle with water. Put your sprayer back on, and the extra solution that you have, you can just put that in the fridge and it should last for about 7 days. Okay, so it is early morning the next day, and I'm finally ready to spray this garlic, pepper, onion solution on my plants and hopefully ward off some pests. First thing to know with this is do not get it into your eyes. The second thing is you definitely want to spray this in early morning or late afternoon. We did put the Dr. Bronner soap in this, which it does have a small amount of essential oils. We put like 1 tablespoon, and I believe there are quite a few essential oils in that. So to avoid leaf burn, just make sure that you're not spraying this when the plants are in full sun. I would advise going out to your garden every morning, checking for where the bugs actually hang out, on top of the leaves, under the leaves, around the flowers, and maybe even the soil line. The number one thing that I've seen is the leaf miner fly. Now this is 100% a pest. They're usually hanging out on the underside of the leaf. The larvae of these flies tunnel inside the leaves and create these white squiggly trails that eventually turn black. And once they're burrowed in, they don't come out. So what I actually did was I removed those affected leaves, and now I feel like I'm in a good place to spray the garlic pepper onion spray, which I did look it up. It will help in this case. The second thing I saw in my garden were fungus gnats. Now these are more of a minor nuisance. For this threat level, I would say it's low. The larvae can feed on the roots of young plants, but the adults are harmless. I'm not really worrying about fungus gnats at this point. The third thing I saw is something called the tachinid fly. This is actually a beneficial insect, and I found it on the upper surface of my leaf. There is no threat level for this bug, so I'm really excited about that. This actually parasitizes and kills caterpillars, beetles, and other pests, so that's really good. And then the fourth thing I saw is the winged fly, aka Delphinium picta. Now, this type of bug is harmless. This bug is attracted to decaying organic matter. It doesn't harm living plants, so there's nothing I need to do. Before you use this, you definitely want to give it a good shake. And make sure that you have this on the setting that allows it to come out as a mist versus a jet stream. So I'm gonna spray everywhere where the bugs have been hanging out. So for me, that's been on the top of the leaves. I've also seen them on the undersides. And I'm going to spray the base of the plant here at the soil line. And I know I have something eating up my watermelon. Every now and then I am finding little holes, and I'm thinking these are probably from cucumber beetles or caterpillars. So I'm gonna spray just a little on these. They should be able to handle it. I definitely want to keep the bees, the ladybugs, the wasps, and what I'm going to actually do to make sure that happens is only spray this in the areas where the bad bugs hang out. I'm not going to spray this on any areas where I see things blooming, because that's where I want the good bugs to go and pollinate. If you found this video helpful, definitely tell me below, what type of pests are you seeing in your garden? And what are you doing to fix it? Are you gonna try this DIY spray? Are you trying something from Home Depot or a big box store? Are you making a different remedy that's DIY? Share with me down below, and until next time, happy gardening.